We're going to get right into it. Hello, thank you everyone for joining. I'm meteorologist Carly Smith. The time now is 11:04. I believe the volume is working now. So you saw the headlines. It's very similar to where we were yesterday. We're going to get right into it. But a little different. So we'll talk about why it's different now and showing our weather graphics. So thank you again for joining. I'm meteorologist Carly Smith. Here's a look at our rainfall totals from this morning. Notice where it's targeted. Duval County, portions of Brooks County, Jim Hogg County, Hebronville, and areas into Webb County, I believe, picking up around 0.6 of an inch of rainfall. Updating as we speak, a little bit more rain still falling in that area. It's the brush country that is really the target of the rainfall. I said this yesterday and we got rain across the coastal bend, but more so today into tomorrow. Our coverage is mostly going to be for the south and western areas. The further north you live, the less likely you're going to see a decent amount of rain. And these rainfall totals will vary. And right now we're really in a dry spot. So I don't expect a lot of people to be watching because it's not actively raining as we speak, or windy or gusty or anything like that. But we do have more rain on the way. I'll show you where that is. Hey Gabe, thanks for watching. What's up? South of us, so the valley, Brownsville, that area, we are tracking storms that are moving north. They're drifting a little bit more inland. They're not quite as connected to the coast. However, they are mostly moving north, and as they do so, that timing would have it closer to Corpus Christi by 2 p.m. based on an estimated time of arrival. Zooming in a little closer, here's a look at all of the rain that has fallen with those storms. So you could see we're talking about an inch of rainfall, possibly 2 inches as these storms pass over the area. I may be a little aggressive with some of those rainfall totals I posted for areas inland, but when you take a look at Futurecast, it does look like there could be several rounds of rain. And so that's why I'm being a little bit on the higher side of the rainfall forecast, but I may need to knock off an inch or so. However, deep available moisture still is there. Hey Tommy, what's up? We've got a lot of tropical moisture in play. You'll see that from Brownsville to Corpus Christi. That continues into tonight. And then Wednesday morning, it shifts more west. So by the time we really get into Wednesday and Thursday, rainfall is trending down, dry air really moving into play for the 4th of July holiday weekend. A lot of the storm energy is staying to our southwest. That's why I put the brush country as the target zone for multiple rounds of rain that could lead to several inches of rainfall for some specifically. So far, we've only seen about 6/10 of an inch, but more rain is likely on the way. And so I'll show you where that rain is coming from. Look at this. So this is 12 p.m. We're getting some spotty showers or storms heading into the afternoon. As I mentioned, that first line may actually be here around 1 to 2 o'clock this afternoon. And then there could be another round heading into dinner time. And then overnight, still looking potentially active, especially between Brownsville, Alice, and Laredo. As we continue into Wednesday afternoon, very spotty. So the activity becomes more spotty. We're not tracking as intense of rainfall, and conditions start to calm down as we head into Thursday. Not much rain on the forecast then. For the 4th, we're still turning up the heat. I wish I was on a boat in the Pack Read channel. Gabe, that's awesome. Hey Tommy, what's up? Corpus Christi, we're talking about Eva. The brush country is going to get more, but Corpus Christi could get around an inch of rainfall. We are turning up the heat again for the 4th of July weekend, so feels like temperatures are going to be back around 105, possibly as high as 110. So I hope you're ready for that. Here's the beach. Speaking of water, Pack Read channel, waves are starting to look a little bit calmer, but we're still getting readings out in the Gulf that are about 4-foot swells every 7 seconds. 87 degrees, feels like 97 at the beach right now. As far as your wave forecast goes, we are trending lower into the holiday weekend, so that'll help improve our water clarity as well as some of the safety, but still waves are running about 1 to 2 feet. By the weekend, they're closer to 3 feet until we get there. So this Futurecast, apparently I didn't put any pause points, but it shows the brush country again getting most of the rain. It does keep a spotty shower in play Thursday, but as you can see, 4th of July, at least in the morning, looking pretty slim to none on the rainfall. Tropical rain Tuesday, Wednesday morning, then we're done with the tropical rain. Keep the rain gear handy because this is an off and on kind of scenario once again. This is going to be it. It's a short and sweet forecast. If you have any questions, of course, leave them in the comments and I'll try to get to them. But for now, this is going to do it. I'm meteorologist Carly Smith signing off from this